Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? It's Terry, and good to see everybody, even though I'm not seeing you. Anyway, just wanted to make another video and hopefully kind of resolve a couple of issues from my last video and let you realize that I am feeling good. I'm not, I was tired the other day when I made that video from my bed, and there's a couple of reasons I did it there. But anyway, I'm feeling better and feeling great right now, and just kind of wanted to give you an update on things. It's been 1 week since my surgery. I went in at 6:30 on Wednesday morning, and it's about 2 o'clock, or 1 o'clock on Wednesday, May the 6th. That's today. And anyway, well, I talked about the surgery and talked a little bit about getting home, but just wanted to talk about the first week, more or less, of especially of the diet. The full liquid diet, which is getting a little boring. I have to admit, I'm really ready for something in the realistic food category. And it doesn't have to be, a steak or a burger or anything like that. I'm just going to be happy when they tell me that I can have a scrambled egg. Just to be honest with you, that'll be a big help for me. But I've done well with it. I haven't been hungry at all. I haven't suffered any dumping that I'm aware of. I have had a little bit of nausea along the way, but nothing major, nothing that I couldn't handle, and nothing that I even concerned me that it was dumping. It's more of a, oh, well, I'm just full, kind of nausea that you have. And it's been challenging to some degree, I admit, but it hasn't been that bad. I haven't been hungry. Of course, I had surgery. I had a big surgery. As many of you know, I didn't just have bypass. I had 4 things that went on with me under the table. I was on the table for 3.5 hours. So I'm still in the recuperation phase, even a week later. I don't think if you're just going to have bypass, or especially if you're going to have a sleeve or a lap band, that you would be anywhere near, or you would be a lot further along than me, that I am right now, in a week, because just because of that fact that I did have quite a bit of surgery. But as far as the hunger and everything, it hasn't been bad. Yeah, I've been tempted. I've looked at things in the fridge when I went to get a cup of sugar-free Jello. I looked at, things and said, well, I'm going to have like I say, an egg. It's really, it's kind of funny because I know that's one of the things that I can do pretty quick, would be an egg. And it's one of those things that it's like, man, I'm ready for an egg. I don't know why, I'm just kind of craving. So I had a little bit of cravings, but not for anything major. And again, it hasn't been hunger. It's been more of a taste craving, that I want something more than the bland stuff that I'm having now. But I'll get there. It's not going to be long. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, actually a nurse appointment tomorrow, to kind of go over some post-surgery stuff. I still have a drain in me, in my abdomen, that they're going to take out tomorrow. They wanted to leave it in for a week, just in case, because it was such a major surgery. And, but that's part of the deal with me. I don't think you'd have that going home. I think you might have it for a couple of days, if that, but for me, I've still got the drain, so I'm going back in tomorrow for my first post-op appointment, and I'm going to kind of approach them about doing some puree. If it's nothing more than maybe, can I have 1 egg a day or something like that? but I'm not going to advance it until they tell me it's okay. I've been doing fine with what I'm doing. I'm doing potato soup, cream of potato soup, cream and mushroom soup, cream of chicken soup. I'm doing protein shakes and things like that. The sugar-free Jello, pudding, and lots of water, lots of Crystal Light, some juices, small amount of like diet cranberry juice cocktail or something like that. Small amounts of those just to have something a little different. And again, as far as the there's enough variation that it's keeping me satisfied. I'm keeping busy. I'm working, and so that's gone well. I haven't gotten really tired, really bad tired. I did get tired. I get tired once a day. And it's usually in the early afternoon. It's kind of funny because today I'm not tired at all. But I get tired once a day and I go lay down for about a half hour or so and then I'm fine. My exercise, I'm walking, I'm walking as good or better than I did before I went in. I'm walking 3 times a day. I walk, I walk up the street and back down the street and then back home. It's not a long walk. It's about 15 minutes that I'm walking, 10 or 15 minutes that I do. I try to do it 3 times a day. Sometimes I don't make the whole thing on that 3rd one or whatever, but anyway, so I'm keeping that up, keeping the exercise. And it's helping. It really is helping. It's something that you really need to do. You really need to walk. Any kind of surgery that you've had, you really need to walk during your recoup, not just lay around, because that's really bad for you. Rest is good up to a degree, but you got to get up and you got to get moving after surgery. And so I'm doing well with that. I have had no dumping again, like I said. I've had no real issues. I've been taking pain meds that they gave me, and they help. They kind of cut the edge. I haven't really felt the need too much for them, other than my incisions when I'm getting up. Get up first thing in the morning, or stand up from sitting in a chair, or anything like that, and the incision spots do hurt, and of course the drain is the big thing now. In fact, the incisions don't hurt that much anymore, nothing I can't handle at all. If it wasn't probably for the drain, I probably would already be off the pain meds, but it is giving me some issues. There's a little pain there right now, and I know there's going to be some pain after they take it out. But as far as the pain is concerned, nothing major. It's been maybe up to a 4. If that. Most of the time it's about a 2 or 1, if that much. And I haven't had headaches. I haven't had any issues. The only issue I've really had is it seems like my voice is not as strong. It seems like my breathing is not quite as deep or not quite as good as it was before surgery, and I think that's just again a matter of time, a matter of healing in my abdomen. Once I get to that point, I'll be much better with that, but nothing that is stopping me from going on. Again, looking forward to eating something that's real food. It is so funny that my mom would really get a kick out of this, because when I was a kid, I wouldn't eat eggs. I hated eggs. I did not like eggs at all. You could fry them, scramble them, boil them, poach them, you do whatever you want to. I did not like eggs, never did. And then, I learned later on, probably, well, it was in my teens. I know I was in my teens. I was probably 15, 16 years old before I actually ate an egg, but I was like, okay, maybe I like eggs after all. And I don't eat a lot of eggs anyway. I like them and everything, but it's just so funny that one kind of sticks out for me as to, I am so looking forward to being able to get up in the morning and go into the kitchen and get an egg, crack it open. We have chickens. We have our own chickens, so they're gonna be fresh eggs, good country fresh eggs. Cracking that thing open and taking a fork to it, beating it up, add a little water so it'll be fluffy and not just a soft. It'll be more of a pulverized or pureed type. And anyway, and then frying that thing up, and have a little salt and butter on it, and salt and pepper on it, maybe a little butter, something like that, and just enjoying that. And I'm looking so forward to that. It's so funny. It's sort of like I don't want an omelet. I don't want mushrooms or salsa or anything on it. I want just the egg. It was just kind of weird for me, but it is kind of a one of the things I'm looking forward to. Okay, let's talk about weight loss. I do not want to disappoint anybody. I know there's a reason for me not having lost any more than I have. I've lost maybe from the day before surgery, I've lost about 6 pounds, 6 or 7 pounds. I weighed this morning, and I'm about 6 or 7 pounds down. So I am losing, but I feel like that a lot of that. I talked to my wife. My wife's a nurse. My wife's a registered nurse, so I always tell her I need a professional opinion. And I asked her about it, and she said, "Yeah, you're retaining a lot of fluid to help, help with the recovery and help to heal and everything. So yeah, that you're not going to, don't worry about that. That's a lot of fluid that you're just retaining for that purpose." And I will say that I feel kind of bloated, swelled in my abdomen, and that is due to the air. They pump a lot of air into your abdomen when they go in with a scope, and that air's got to, work its way out some way, and it hasn't done that yet. And my wife told me again, yeah, with your surgery, as long as you were under the table and everything that was done, blah blah blah, yeah, you can expect that for another week. So I'm expecting that. I'm expecting to, but I'm also expecting that now I'm going to start dropping. It's been a week. It's been, I've had a week to start healing. I've done everything they told me to do. I've been right on track. I haven't done anything, I haven't cheated at all. So I'm expecting now that this first week is over, the healing process has begun, that it's going to start getting better and getting better. So in my next video, I hope to be able to report a lot more of a weight loss. But I can tell you, I already feel better. I already feel lighter, simply because the pre-op diet had lost 20 pounds. So I feel so much better just because of that. And so it's just onward and upward. And again, it's only been a week. I know, it's only been a week. I gotta keep telling myself that. And it's going to take a while, especially because of the big surgery I had. So it's just going to, when it starts kicking in, then we really want to start seeing results. Hopefully that won't be too long. So anyway, prayers, and if you have any questions or comments, please comment down below on YouTube. I'm going to put this on the bariatric page on Facebook, so you guys appreciate any likes and comments that you have, and we'll go from there, and we'll talk more about the post-op and what's going on here in maybe a week or so. I'll probably make another one in a week, just to let you know how things go. All right, prayers to you. Sending prayers your way. Hope you send some my way, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.